guys are doing great. Welcome to all my subscribers. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome. Welcome to anyone who hasn't checked out the channel before. I'm glad you're here. In the spirit of Halloween coming up soon, and the fact that I went to the grocery store and every day this week they have had like caramel apples out. And that is one of my very favorite things in life is caramel apples. So I was like, let me talk about some of my caramel note perfumes. And I did a video on caramel and praline perfumes maybe quite a while ago. So this is a bit updated because I have a decent number that are new that also have a caramel note, because that is one of my very favorites aside from vanilla. So to get started, one that is new that has just like a lot of sweetness to it is Vanille Fruitee. And I learned about this from Tara at Olfactophiles. Thank you, Tara. I love this one, and I think this one, outside of being absolutely sweet and beautiful, is great for fall because it's nice and rich. And the notes in here are caramel, vanilla, white peach, orchid, ylang ylang, jasmine, osmanthus, grape, citron. There's a lot in here, but caramel and vanilla stick out to me predominantly with this one. So if you like sweet perfumes, you're absolutely gonna love this one. This is by Molinard. Vanille Fruitee, really, really nice and rich. And in the dry down, I don't get a lot of the fruits that are noted, but I do get the vanilla and definitely the caramel. So this is a really good caramel note perfume, Vanille Fruitee. Okay, next up we have Carla Fracci's Giselle. And this one is pretty new. It's almost identical to Chopard's Cashmere, really, really similar in its opening, but it's not quite as strong and heavy and heady. And the notes in here, you have caramel, ylang ylang, cinnamon, white honey, vanilla, freesia, jasmine, tuberose. A lot of notes in here, and I kind of can get a whiff of each one of them. They don't get lost. I think this one is really well made, and this is the smaller size of the Giselle, but it's really pretty and rich and sweet, but not overly so, because in the dry down you do get the vanilla and the caramel, but you do get the florals also. I think that it's really well blended in this one. So if you want to walk around smelling sweet but a little bit floral, I think this one is a really nice caramel note perfume to try. Giselle by Carla Fracci. Really pretty. All right, one of my very favorites here is Private Musk. This is by Swiss Arabian, and this is so nice and so concentrated. And the notes in here, you have caramel, cotton candy, musk, saffron, orange, jasmine, white amber, and oak moss. And so many of the notes in here are so incredibly sweet that like the musk and the oak moss kind of like ease it out a little bit, so it's not super sweet, but it is so pretty and rich. All of these are rich actually. So Private Musk is absolutely beautiful, and I also love the little bottle that it's in. Really heavy cap, but again, with it being a perfume oil, it's super concentrated. And for me, I think this is one of the best offerings that Swiss Arabian has. Any of you all who know about this know how pretty and sweet and just gorgeous this one is. So check this out if you like caramel, but it's really well blended with the other notes. So yeah, Private Musk by Swiss Arabian, really nice. All right, next up we have one that a lot of us know about and some of us are not crazy about. I'm not crazy about Lalique Soleil. It comes off pretty generic. The bottle itself is gorgeous. However, it does have a caramel note in it. It has citrus, it has almond, and based on the notes, I think anybody would think that this perfume would be incredibly sweet, pretty heavy, but it's actually not. It's generally pretty light, and when it dries down, it's somewhat sweet, but it's a little bit on the lighter side, and I just don't think that it quite lives up to all the hype. It's okay, but if you do want a whiff of caramel, a whiff of vanilla, but dominantly I think citrus plays out most in this one, but Lalique Soleil is still, it's okay, it's pretty. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I think for the price, it could be a little bit richer, have a little more presence, but yeah, Lalique Soleil does have caramel in it. It's a pretty one. And let me go over the notes really quickly. You have citrus, praline, caramel, mandarin orange, candied almonds, juicy pear, coffee, jasmine. A lot of really nice notes in here, but I just think that they maybe went a little heavier on maybe the florals. I don't know. It's not that great. Sorry to say that. The bottle is beautiful. I don't use it that much, but it was the caramel note that pulled me to it. However, it's just not getting a lot of use because it's not quite as sweet as I would like it. So yeah, but Lalique Soleil is a caramel note perfume to take note of. All right, another one I have, and this is a body spray, not a perfume, but it does have the strength and longevity of a perfume. This is Brazilian Crush, and some of you all may be familiar with this one. Pistachio and caramel, and I definitely smell those notes in here very strongly. Really, really pretty, and for me, in lieu of perfume, I'll wear this sometimes if I want something super sweet that I can kind of put all over, that's not quite as ferocious as a perfume might be, but it does have incredible lasting power. So if you like caramel, pistachio, caramel, Brazilian Crush, this is a really, really, really nice body spray. I like this one a lot. All right, next up, let's see, we got Secret Genius. This is by Pinrose. I love Pinrose's perfumes. I don't think they last that long, but I think the note makeups of a lot of their perfumes are really nice, and this one is my favorite. So this is Secret Genius, and you have caramel, vanilla, and sandalwood. Really straightforward, and you definitely get the sandalwood, you get the sweetness of the vanilla, the sweetness of the caramel. It doesn't last very long. You probably get a couple of hours out of here before you realize that the scent is just kind of dwindling and you're kind of wondering where it went. So I think they could do better with the longevity on this one, but outside of that, it's a really, really beautiful perfume, and I think this one is another nice one for fall with the sandalwood and the caramel, and of course the vanilla. So if you're a sweet head like me, I think you'd like this one a lot, but maybe carry it with you because you will have to reapply this one because, you know, the strength and longevity of this one just really isn't there like it should be. So yeah, this is Secret Genius by Pinrose. All right, I have another Swiss Arabian oil here. This one is one of my very favorites aside from Private Musk, and this is called Maroc. I think this is how they pronounce it, and it has caramel and peach. It has pineapple. It has musk. It has incense. This is a gorgeous scent also. And when I got this one, I didn't realize that they made like larger size oils. I got one of the smaller ones. This was like 15 bucks. Which I think is an amazing price because this one is very concentrated, just like all of their oils are concentrated, but this one is gorgeous. So if you like something that's a little exotic but still sweet, I think you would absolutely love this one because the incense and the fruit and the caramel really blend so nicely together in this one. So this is Maroc, M-A-R-O-C. By Swiss Arabian, one of their oils, really, really nice. I think this is from their artisan oils, I'm not sure, but yeah, I know they still sell this one and it's gorgeous. I love this one, Maroc by Swiss Arabian. All right, one of my mainstays over here, I have the perfume and the body spray. This is Vanillary by Lush. Super straightforward. You have burnt caramel, vanilla pod, some tonka. So gorgeous. This is one of the best vanillas I have ever smelled, and they also mix some jasmine in there to kind of give it a little extra something. This is, anybody who smelled Vanillary already know it's gorgeous. And I do use this, like the spray, to kind of back up either like my Delina by Parfum de Marly, a variety of perfumes I've used this with, and it just gives this nice, soft, kind of sexy vanilla background versus like a kitty sweet foodie kind of vanilla. So yeah, this is the perfume, and this is an older version here. They have since changed the bottle, and this is the body spray that is gorgeous. So get your hands on either one of these if you can, because they have done a wonderful, wonderful job with these two. So yeah, love Vanillary. Well, a couple few more over here. Let's see. Jessica Simpson's Fancy, old school, but this was one of my very first Gourmand perfumes, and the caramel is very dominant in this one. The notes are caramel, vanilla, almond, jasmine, sandalwood, amber, pear, apricot, and red berries. And I do think that Jessica Simpson very early on was one of the first ones. Her and Britney Spears with the Fantasy doing the like celebrity gourmand thing, and I think this one is definitely a classic because the caramel is very dominant in this one. So if you like the sweet stuff, again, Jessica Simpson's Fancy is going to do you really, really well. Did a really, really good job on this one. I think there's Fancy Love that's supposed to be sweet also, and I haven't tried that one, but yeah, love Fancy. Let's see, got two more over here. St. Barth's West Indies Vanilla and Caramel. There's vanilla, vanilla pod, caramel, super, super, super sweet, like syrup sweet. I mean, yeah, this is just like candy in a bottle. This is like liquid candy in a bottle. And yeah, I haven't seen anybody talk about this too much, and I'm not quite sure if it's been discontinued. I've seen it at one place, but it reminds me a little bit of Vanillary, but not quite as easy as Vanillary is. This is super rich and strong, so you only need a very little bit. But yeah, caramel and vanilla, straight up syrup, just straight up candy. St. Barth's Vanilla West Indies, really, really pretty. And last but not least, there's another Swiss Arabian in here, only because they use caramel in a decent number of their oils and their perfumes, and those are the ones that I tend to buy. But this one is excellent also. This is Amaali, and the notes in here, you have caramel, amber, apple, lemon, rose, pineapple, and it's a little bit powdery, but the dry down is so gorgeous. Yeah, this is another one you need to check out. Aside from the bottle being absolutely stunning, it's just so easy, but it's so sweet and so pretty. And yeah, the dry down on this one is phenomenal, and this one lasts forever. Super, super long lasting, because again, this is an oil in here. Yeah, not a spray. This is an oil. So yeah, if you're looking for caramel, any of these is going to do you pretty well because they're all sweet and rich. Aside from Lalique Soleil, they don't pretend to be anything other than just like sweet, I feel, and fun perfumes. So yeah, check some of these out. Let me know of any caramel note fragrances that you all know of. I know there's Salted Caramel, I think, by Shea and Blue. Is that what it's called? That was another one I was going to check out. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, so let me know, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one, and take care. Bye.